Moving on, the Israeli media reports have made a new revelation about the October 7th attacks, and all does not look good for the Israeli forces. The new document shows that Israel's intelligence bureaus and the defense forces had complete knowledge of Hamas's October 7th assault and their plan to take hostages weeks before it happened. The document with details of the massacre were compiled by Israeli military's Gaza division and was made available to top intelligence officials as early as the 19th of September in 2023, 3 weeks before the October 7th attacks. The end-to-end raid training document flagged threats that included the raiding of the kibbutz, the Israeli military posts by Hamas militants, the kidnapping of Israeli civilians and soldiers, and the captivity of hostages in Gaza. However, the document was not acted upon, and what followed after was one of the largest intelligence failures in Israel's history. Negligence by the top brass and the military underestimation of the scale of the assault contributed to the October 7th attacks. The report placed the number of hostages from anywhere between 200 to 250 people and also traced the possible areas of breach. Now, the availability of information and Israel's over-reliance on a security barrier hoaxed the forces into believing that a breach will be impossible. Clearly, the barrier failed during the assault, and the security oversight came with a price. On October 7th, thousands of Hamas militants stormed into Israeli territories, murdering 1,200 Israeli and foreign nationals and taking over 250 hostages. 120 of the captives remain in Hamas's captivity till date. The revelation came the same day as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dissolved his war cabinet. And that is not it. Civilian unrest calling for the return of hostages and over demands of new elections have grown in Israel. Earlier this week, Israeli capital of Tel Aviv recorded one of the largest demonstrations where thousands took to the streets denouncing Prime Minister Netanyahu's handling of the war in Gaza. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.